The show and to everything else. Major League Baseball playoffs are in full swing right now with all 4 wildcard series kicking off tonight. Here's a look at the full postseason bracket. The Milwaukee Brewers finishing the regular season with the best record in all of baseball, looking like the strong favorite in the National League, maybe. But to make it to the World Series, they likely have to make it through either the LA Dodgers or the Phillies, 2 perennial powerhouses who both have great teams. And the Toronto Blue Jays getting that #1 seed in the American League. The Seattle Mariners at #2 also looking strong. But the Yankees, who won 9 out of their last 10 games, are coming into the postseason hot and could be the team to beat. We hope so. First, we'll have to get through the rival Boston Red Sox. The first to win 2 games in the Bronx will move on. But guess who won't be there to watch? A lot of Red Sox fans. This is the Ticketmaster message that popped up for fans trying to buy tickets from Massachusetts. Quote, sales to this event will be restricted to residents of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut and Pennsylvania. We should note we reached out to Ticketmaster and the Yankees, and both declined to comment. Baker Machado, host of Front Office Sports and a good friend of Top Story, joins us tonight, a man who knows baseball. Baker, I want to get your take on that headline. The Yankees are saying they've done something like this before. It's getting a lot of headlines tonight. Sounds sort of strange. It's very strange, Tom, and you're right. The Yankees have said they've done this since 2018, but I think we're only really realizing it now because it's the wild card postseason. And I actually looked into the Ticketmaster games of the other wild card games happening today, and this was nowhere in Los Angeles. This was not in Cleveland. This was not in Chicago today. None of these other teams are doing the same thing. Now, the Yankees are saying they're doing this to keep it local, to make sure fans of those states that you just mentioned are able to go to the games, and also to cut down on the amount of ticket scalpers out there. But I should note the Boston Red Sox did release a statement to the NBC affiliate in Boston today, and they said they have no plans to do this, and they have never done this. The Yankees, by the way, are still planning to do this against the Blue Jays if they beat the Red Sox. So this is not just a Red Sox thing. It sounds like the Yankees are planning to do this for a little while. If you're a baseball fan, you're taking this week off because there's so many games playing during the day. We can't talk about the games at night because they're happening, right? We don't want to spoil anyone's fun. But we do want to talk about what we know so far. Detroit Tigers pulling off a win against the Cleveland Guardians, right? How do they look? I mean, Detroit looked incredible in this game. And by the way, Cleveland almost came back and won this in the bottom of the 9th. They had a runner on third with nobody out and couldn't get a run in to save to win the game. So, yeah, Detroit had one of the best performances. And a lot of people thought Detroit was a team to beat. Especially given the fact that Detroit had one of the biggest collapses in baseball history, had a 15-game lead over Cleveland in the month of June and just barely got into the postseason. A lot of people thought Cleveland, which they still could be, one of the sleeper teams going into all of this. And then the Cubs and the Padres. That is a very evenly matched for the Padres as well. Both of those teams basically really even matched. A lot of people expect that game to go the full 3 games in that series. Yeah, how do the Padres look? And I know they lost today, but how they look? They did, and their pitching is really, really, really spectacular. Their bullpen is the best in baseball. The Padres, if they can get to the 6th inning, are 62-5 this season after the 6th inning with how good their bullpen is. But that didn't matter today because the Cubs offense woke up today. Jumping ahead, I don't want to jinx the Yankees, so we're not going to talk about the Yankees. Dodgers, Reds, okay, I actually saw them play in L.A. I saw the Dodgers killed them. Philadelphia's going to be tough. Is LA still the team to beat or not really? Look, the betting favorite right now, I've looked at all the sports books, actually weirdly is the Phillies and the Mariners right now are the 2 best odds to win it. But I should say the Dodgers are looking to be the first team since your Yankees in 2008 to win back-to-back World Series championships. And by the way, this is the exact same Dodgers team, plus a couple other good guys that won this entire thing last year. They're like a super team. Yes, they basically are. They have the best starting pitching out there. And if it does go to a Game 3 this week, Shohei Ohtani will be pitching in that game. Ohtani, likely the front runner for the National League MVP winner. He would be back-to-back in that if he does it. They're telling me to wrap. I want to keep going. Does Cal Raleigh have it to carry the Mariners? But I will leave you with this nugget in the sense of who's going to win. The last 5 World Series winners, their teams had the top 4 home runs hit in the league. Oh, great stat. The top teams this year in home runs, the Yankees and the Dodgers. All right, good stat. Baker Machado, always great to have you. We thank you. Tom.